Get away! Help me!
Just want to say there's a 4-year age difference between these girls.
And I think she's the older one.
Girl A is the older one.
Is she Mandark all of a sudden?
Yeah.
That was like the most stereotypical laugh, like just a fucking laugh with the cough at the end. Alex!
Laugh at me until you choke, huh, Machina? Don't think I'll forget this! No snacks for you today!
Damn.
That's cold.
No, wait.
Oh, that's in English, apparently.
I just imagine she's fucking on the ground,
It's very broken English.
convulsing. Why do they randomly speak to English to each other at random times?
Because she spent some time in America.
That doesn't
Look,
answer
in her
anything.
backstory. Look, keep going. They'll explain it later.
Ellipses. Ellipses.
Perfectly normal.
Oh my god, animation.
Animation. Animated sweat beading from her head.
This is way above the level I expect out of a visual novel.
Normal? Could you define that term? Is there a class where you chase each other around brandishing insects?
Yes.
The answer to that question might surprise you, Yuji.
That's not it. Those girls are, well, you know.
Fucking
Psychopath.
weirdos. Insane? Yeah, those words. I don't think I do, but it's nice to see it's a lively school.
Right? Anyway, let's move on inside.
I like how the sight of two, like, just children playing is apparently supposed to be something really
The
weird.
purple-haired girl's 19.
Yeah, they're a lot older girls, is what I gather. Which
Well,
would make it kind of weird.
maybe she's slow.
Uh-huh. Having apparently forgotten what she was planning to do with her outspread hands, she totters through the school gate. Oh, is this a fancy room? Is that a casting couch?
Look at these fucking checker transitions and all this other shit.
Her office is positioned quite near the school building's front entrance. The furniture is nicely arranged based around an old-fashioned desk and chair. In contrast to the incongruity of the building's external appearance, this room is a textbook example of an old-fashioned principal's office. Wait. Adele.
Take a seat over there. Also, Jordan, right-click.
Right-click.
Go to dialogue. This didn't work. Go back
Go back.
to sound and turn all the girls' voices off since we're doing our own voice.
How do I just have to click on them individually?
Just click off. There you go.
Alright, Alex, you get to say. No, wait, no. Say it now. You're welcome, Kevin. After waiting for me to settle myself, she lowers herself into the seat across from me.
I'm the principal. Tachibana Chirizu. Welcome to Mihama Academy. Nice to meet you.
Wait, so they didn't know each other already?
Wait, they didn't know each other? Or she's just reintroducing herself.
I'd say
Okay,
for reintroduction.
Oh, okay, yeah, see.
Why
That's
is
line
she
difference.
reintroducing herself?
Or would it's been a while be more appropriate, Kasami-kun?
On a practical level, nice to meet you might be a better option. Guess they haven't seen each other in a really long time then.
Yes, probably right.
With a slight amused smile, Principal Tachibana takes out a pamphlet.
Well, in your case, you're already familiar with the basic synopsis. Just in case, I'll give you the full explanation.
She flips past a couple of pages of the brochure. I hadn't noticed her fingernails are lightly polished. Okay, is that surprising?
This is a private academy under the management of Sakaki Academy Educational Corporation. That was hard. In which the students chosen from across the country gather in diligent pursuit of academic achievement. Our parent organization, the East Beats Express Railways, owners of a rail network that runs the breadth of the Kanto region.
Kanto region.
Shut up.
No, it's an
Students
I prefer
the
Johto.
facilities and educators are brought here
More of a Shino man
brought
myself.
together here. First,
The principal's talk shifts to more detailed matters. The East Beach Express is an enormous corporate group with its hands in real estate and large-scale retail. But its core business is the management of rail line connecting Tokyo to Haneda Airport. The EBE's management is shouldered by the Sakaki family, and it seems possible that Sakaki Academy Corporation is also administered by them directly. But that's only a guess based on the circumstantial evidence. Given the lack of public information about the secretive corporation's activities, or even the existence of this academy, I haven't gained anything that can be called definitive proof from my investigations so far. A fucking secretive corporation? They're fucking supervillains. I know it already.
you'll
I
be
swear to
entering,
God, this
you'll
is
be
taking
entering
a
the
far
academy
right from a
immediately.
normal
The second-
visual novel.
your transfer will be announced during tomorrow's homeroom. And after that point, you're free to decide your own course.
Her fingers come to a stop, bringing her hands gently together. The principal raises her gaze from the pamphlet and meets my eyes.
Well, I think it's an ideal environment for a normal student life, like the one you requested.
I have a few questions.
Go ahead.
First, today is a weekday, but there was barely anyone on school grounds. What's going on?
Oh, there was a shooter on campus.
We have a hand-picked elite few. The total number of students, including you, is 6.
6.
This entire building
For
for
6
six
students. You know, Alex, I think your joke about the 70 police stations may not have been entirely unfounded.
I love it when things come full circle. I hope that's in a previous episode based on cutting.
Oh, it will be. Only 6.
Yes, of course. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, don't all schools only have like 6 students? I mean, I know every school I've ever been to only had like 6, maybe 7 students if they was particularly overcrowded. The elite few? You mean fucking bug twins over there? Are some of the elite few?
I believe the term savant is appropriate in this situation.
Indeed.
That include our friends with the cicada just now?
Of course.
Question 2. Where am I living from today on?
This is a boarding school. I'll guide you to the student dormitory later. You'll walk to the school from there.
A dormitory, is it?
It is a dorm, but it's considerably spacious, so don't worry too much.
In that case, not a problem.
Anything else?
Before we finish, one last thing.
Wanna get down?
Go ahead.
You want to get down? Like right here in your office? Like, that desk is pretty big. For this last question only, I stared directly into her eyes. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's definitely happening.
It's gonna throw a fucking curveball at you. Just watch, Alex.
Look at those fucking eyes. She's ready for it.
I need to confirm the principal's intentions in bringing me here. After all that's said and done, is this a normal school? Ellipses.
Nuts.
The principal closes her mouth. That is not closed. After a moment of silence, she opens it again.
Yep.
Bullshit. A gentle smile. I'm convinced that she isn't lying to me further for some hidden self-interest.
I haven't forgotten what you asked me back then.
The principal slowly stands up and walks to the window side. The athletic grounds are visible from the window. Although resembling those of a normal school, these grounds are skittered with improbably high wall. They've tricked you into going to prison, actually.
I want to enter a normal school and live as a normal student. Then you threw me in here.
You throw me into this very not normal school. The mere handful of students, the bizarrely extravagant facilities, the on-campus dormitory, and the high walls surrounding it all, they clearly indicate abnormality.
But as you yourself are aware, considering your personal circumstances, there's no place that can give you that other than here.
Other than this very abnormal school, which apparently has very abnormal students. I guess you're right. She blushes a lot. Fucking anime characters.
I'll give you the same answer to the very end. This is a normal school.
The principal turns to face me.
Therefore, you don't need anything. You don't need to do anything except live normally as a student. I will never make any other requests of you.
Except for the sex stuff.
I mean, that's normal for a Japanese student, isn't it?
I can hope.
She doesn't ask for it.
But does she ask for it?
She doesn't ask for it. But
he tries to get in her fucking pants later, doesn't he?
You're telling me that face isn't the face of a cock-hungry principal?
well then, I'll show you to the dorm.
Yeah. Very enthusiastic response, Yuji. With a nod, I rise to my feet. I hear wind. On the grounds outside, a gust of salty sea air kicks a cloud of sand. That was a weird-looking scene transition.
This is a student dorm, including the management room. There are 11 rooms in total.
For 6 students.
Every room is equipped with its own bath, toilet, kitchen, so there should be no inconveniences in your daily life. A basic set of furniture is also provided.
That's not normal for a boarding school. Usually.
Look,
Okay,
Jordan,
right?
what did we just discover about the school? It's not normal.
That's why I called bullshit when she tried to say it's a normal school.
What are you looking around like that for?
The cicada pair from earlier don't seem to be around.
Oh, you mean Susan and Ira-Susan?
That didn't sound anything at all like what they were calling each other.
Those are proper names, not first names.
Yeah,
The
proper
two-
names.
the
In
two of
Japan,
them-
proper names are last names. Wait, even though she
Yeah.
said 2 different names.
Yeah, because there's 2 of them, Jordan.
Well, yeah, but if they're sisters...
They're sisters! They have the same name, don't they?
They're not actually sisters.
Oh, god.
Well,
damn it.
then you're just confusing me.
You're just
Look,
confusing
I
us more, but
specifically said I was going to try and confuse you with this.
Look, you don't need to do that. With this game, it's gonna do it itself.
yeah.
2 of them might be at the school. Kamine-san doesn't seem to be around either.
That Kamine guy, as a student, that Kamine guy, a student here too?
Yes, I asked her for help guiding you around the dormitory, but she doesn't seem to be around.
So are all the other students girls, or is there another
Yeah.
boy student? Okay.
Nope. No other boy student.
So there's no
Nope,
Kenji.
can't have that.
No Kenji.
Don't
Damn.
dig in my harem.
So, you don't have a minute grasp on the
Right,
movements of the students, I see. Minute, minute, yeah.
I'm merely the principal of this place, after all. Not the-
Not the warden. Merely it merely, is it?
Hold on a sec, I'm going to check her room.
The principal walks towards the interior of the building. Left there by myself, I stare vacantly at the ceiling. So I've unconsciously fallen into the habit of counting the number of visible sprinklers, then roughly estimating the scale of the building, and determining how many people would escape when I light it on fire.
Cleansing, cleansing, fire.
Calculating the time needed to gain control of the front entrance, and ascertaining the location of the emergency exits. Oh god, he actually is planning to fucking burn the place down, isn't he?
Cleans all. Makes everyone clean.
Not that many support pillars here. Perhaps if I knocked one down, the whole place will come crashing down. And just like that, they're all dead. Every last one of them. Dead.
Scrubbed clean. Scrubbed clean.
Excuse me? Excuse
Not,
me.
not the voice you should be giving her.
You know, I'm going to give her the deepest voice possible now.
Oh, this is gonna be even better.
Having grown absorbed in analyzing the building, I don't even notice the tug at my sleeve. Is she like super fucking short? Can you hear my voice? Tell the final excuse me over the final excuse me of Mitty finally catches my ear. Might you be the transfer student scheduled to arrive here today by any chance? I drop my gaze in the direction of the voice and find a girl in housemaid clothes looking up at me. Not that she's a particularly diminutive height, except in comparison to a taller male like me.
Big, strong, manly man like me.
It looks like he's looking straight down at her, so.
Oh my god, right?
Perhaps an intruder? She's actually a fucking assassin who assassinates intruders like the person from Code Geass. No one's going to admit that they're an intruder if you ask them point blank. It makes a solid point. Oh, come to think of it, you're right. The scales have fallen from my eyes. The maid nods several times, slowly closes her eyes, and begins to repeat my words. No one's going to admit that they're an intruder if you ask them at point blank. No one's going to admit they're an intruder if you ask them at point blank. Yeah, got it. So, that was fucking weird. Well then. Let me change the question. Are you not an intruder? God damn it. Flexible thinking isn't your strong suit, clearly.
She's trying.
I'm sorry. No, never mind. So, what does a maid want with me? Well, as I said, I'm attempting to determine whether or not you're a suspicious character. This would be the second time today I've heard that pickup line.
Yes, the most cock-hungry one was the police officer.
That is truly impressive. As I was saying, are you a non-suspicious character? You're a lot tougher than you look, maid.
Is it possible the police officer was a woman, by the way? I just realized. Did they ever use any pronouns?
I don't think so.
No, I don't know if any pronouns were ever referred to.
So it could have been a woman. It could have been a trans person. I'm going to assume it was trans... female to male. Yeah.
Not female to pancake.
Read your fucking line.
Why not male to waffle?
Come in at perfect timing. This is Kazami-kun, the student who just transferred in.
At this point, having noticed our voices, the principal calls out to the girl. It seems the maid is Kamine all along. So, you were the transfer student after all, I see. I'm Kazami Yuji. Good to meet you. Yeah, the pleasure is all mine. Ellipses. Why are people talking to each other through dots?
The telepathic.
Telepathy, of course. I don't think you introduced yourself. That is a shocked expression. Oh, and it changed the animation without me having to click. Fancy.
Fucking top of the line shit here.
Pardon me. My name is Sachi. It's a pleasure to meet you. At this time, it's nothing but a first name. And this time it's nothing but a first name. If I had thought this, if I had I had
There's
this
no
thought earlier with the other two, but you've certainly gathered some unique elites here.
Fostering the individuality of students is the responsibility of any school.
Uh-huh. Which would mean that she's a student too.
Kamine-san is a first year at this academy. Did she look old enough to be the front of the blackboard to you?
It's fucking Japan. I don't know. It could be 13, could be 300. Oh, look.
That's not
Disturbingly
really my
close.
point of confusion here. Our uniform certainly creates preconceptions. For example, if I see a girl wearing bunny ears in a bar, I don't ask what she's I don't ask what she's done with her Bible.
The fuck is up with this guy? Is like jaded by the world to the point of like a 50-year-old.
Well,
Ah, right. Kamine-san does wear a maid uniform more often than not.
and he did say all of his family are dead. So he
Well,
probably
yes,
has-
but that wouldn't give him insight as to a bar fucking lifestyle.
You'll learn later on. Keep going.
Is this fucking Benjamin Button, man?
He's actually like 70 years old.
and going to a high school. Did you read your line, Mundell?
I did.
Ah.
This is a mess.
We are very professional, shut up! I just clicked. Kevin is going to fucking kill you.
Yeah, I know.
That's not an explanation.
True enough. Well then, Kamine-san, please explain.
Certainly. As I've been entrusted with the position of class representative, I frequently respond to our teachers' requests for assistance and perform minor chores. From, "You're kinda like a maid," a certain conversation eventually shifted to, "Why don't you try on a maid uniform?" That sounds a lot more kinky than I think it was intended to.
Or maybe we didn't take it as kinky enough.
The plot thickens. Finally, now that they actually put it on, it really suits you, so you should wear it when you can. And so, according to my suggestion, I attempt to wear maid clothes whenever it's possible for me to do so. Is everyone here a fucking weirdo?
You've yet to meet the weirdest one, though.
That is disturbing to me, honestly. Like,
I see. You're a devoted one. The fallen bunny girl sister could learn a thing or two from you. Yeah, thank you very much. I wasn't really intending it to be a compliment, but there's no point in telling her that.
So from this point on, please let her guide you. It should be easier to get to know each other that way.
No objections. Clearly he is not Phoenix Wright.
Well then, Kamine-san, I will leave you to the rest.
Certainly. Well then, let's begin with a tour of the first floor. Yeah, if you would. The maid slowly begins to walk, but quickly comes to a stop in front of the management room.